Caleb, I guess just Boston had a big steal there in the second half to make it a 10-point game. Just kind of how did that energize the team to rally the way it did? And maybe if there were another set of plays that kind of did that.
Yeah, on down the stretch, that steal was huge. It was like right at the right time. Like you said, it cut it to 10. And then after that, we just looked at the score and realized that we're still in this game, and we just got to keep going hard.
Yeah, yep, and then you had an and one there at one point, and just were really aggressive late. What was that kind of just? What was there something said in the huddle there, or just kind of was that mindset?
Just mindset, just trying to will my team as much as I can. I know there's moments in the game where it may be times where it's difficult to score or difficult to get guys open or what it may be, so you kind of have to take charge on your own. So that's just what I did there.
Yeah. Did you feel like I know you picked up your fourth foul there at 7:51. Did you feel like you were able to play freely?
Yeah.
I mean, it really seemed like you were.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't have fouled out the last play. I went to go foul intentionally just so I can get some free throws. A very unselfish play. But, yeah, like you said, I mean, I would obviously like to, stay in the game for those moments. But I definitely think going on in the long run that I could fix that for sure.
I guess just how cool is it that just Coach Pearson has faith in you guys even when you might be in a situation like that?
Yeah, it's great. UMKC, they're a really aggressive team. Credit to them. They play really hard the whole game. But, yeah, like you said, Coach Peterson, he has the same mindset. We still have the same goal. It's been a rough year. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but we're not done yet. The most important part is coming up soon, so.
Yeah, it just seemed like late the team was playing just with that sense of desperation. Is that something that just the team needs to bring to every game from here on out? Yeah,
for sure. It's easier to say than do. It really just takes a different level of focus, but we got to lock it. It's only 3 games left in the regular season, and one more guaranteed. So.
Yeah, credit to UMKC. They've been playing great lately. Beat UND, beat South Dakota State. Thought they played UND really, really tough. I think they had 39 points with like 3 minutes to go in the game. And obviously to beat South Dakota State's a huge deal. So you beat the top 2 teams in the league, you have a good team, right? And they're the best defensive team in the league. Obviously got off to a rough start. In the first half, gave up 9 threes, and it was all on us. We just had our hands down. And when you do that, good shooters rise up and shoot it, and they take more threes than anybody in the Summit League. So disappointing first half, a lot of turnovers. Had 20 turnovers for the game. Credit to our guys for fighting back. I thought that was great, but I wish we played the first 30 minutes like we played the last 10.
You mentioned they're one of the better defensive teams in the league. Just kind of what started to work for you guys in the second half, especially
getting to the free throw line, right? Drawing fouls. Obviously, it was called differently in the second half. It was called really tight and shot 37 free throws. If they don't call fouls, it's probably not a game, right? So, just the way the game was going, we knew they were calling fouls. I think we were in the bonus super early, right? So we just kept staying on attack mode and getting to the free throw line. And I thought Isaac came in and gave us a huge spurt off the bench. Had 13 points in 12 minutes, and I think he had 2 or 3 and ones, and obviously hit a big 3 for us. So anytime you can be plus 12 off the bench, that's a huge lift and a huge help to our team. But you can't turn the ball over 20 times and expect to win. And obviously that's why they're a very good defensive team, because they do that, and we turn the ball over a lot. So not a great matchup that way.
Boston got a steal there. About 6 minutes left in the game. Just how much did just that play? I mean, the crowd got up for that play. Just kind of lift the team in for that home stretch.
Yeah, I love our fans. I love our fans. The loyal ones that come every single game, even when you're losing, they're going to be part of it when you turn this thing around and you are winning. So I know who they are, and I'm excited about them, and I'm so impressed that they keep showing up and supporting these guys. And we got 2 more home games, right? So, it got loud in there, and our place is loud. I mean, to have it is, the amount of people in there and it to be that loud is pretty special. Now, when we start winning and get more people in there, it's going to be really hard to beat us here, and that's obviously the goal.
Yep. Caleb had 13 free throws there in the second half. You make the decision to keep him in after his 4th foul. Just what do you like about his aggressive mindset down the stretch?
Yeah, had to keep him in because we were down, right? And if we take him out, we might not even have a chance to do that at the end. So we just made the decision like, hey, if he fouls out, he fouls out. We got him a different matchup. But just when you know that you're in the bonus and you're just firing threes, that's a bad thing, right? But when you know you're in the bonus and you're aggressive and you're on attack mode, that's a great thing because you're putting those officials in a tough spot, right? You're the aggressor, you're more aggressive, and you're shooting free throws. Then you're making them make a decision. So anytime you can be the aggressor, we would say the aggressor usually wins, right? Sometimes always wins, but tonight we were only the aggressor for about the last 10 minutes.
I mean, the rebounding, 34-28 in your team's favor. Just what was impressive about that, just given Kansas State's athleticism inside? Yeah,
I would say I'm impressed that our entire team was rebounding. That was a huge key. We showed a lot of clips. Like number 5 is a really good offensive rebounder. He had 2 tonight, but their guards go too. So it's not always their big guys that go after it. So our guards needed to clean this stuff up, and it just can't be on Lahat. It can't be on Boom. It can't be on Jake and our 4s and 5s. Everyone's got to go do it, and I thought they did a good job.
Yeah, I mean, it just seemed like in that last 10 minutes, even last 6 minutes, there's just a desperation about the team. Just kind of where the team's at right now. Is that just kind of going to be the mindset from here on out?
Well, I wish we would have played with that desperation for the 30 minutes prior. And if we would have, we probably would have won the game. So it's got to be a mindset. It's got to be a learning lesson to some of these guys. Some of them are playing a lot of minutes, and they just haven't had a lot of experience prior to this year. But I always tell people, like, you're in February now, going into March. Like, you got a whole year. You have that experience. Now you got to grow, right? You got to grow, and you got to show that you've grown to get better. So we have to make some strides in the next 2 weeks if we want any chance in the Summit League tournament to come out on top. And it starts with taking care of the ball. It really does.
Yeah, I guess just Lahat did end with a double-double. What did you like? I mean, circling back to just the rebounding, his aggressiveness.
Thought he played a lot better in the second half. Got after him a little bit at halftime. And I got that relationship with Lahat where we've been around for a while and we know each other. And I knew he was going to respond. But first half, there was a lot that was lacking, right? Just some turnovers, some missed shots, some rebounding pieces. And I thought he really responded in the second half. And when Lahat plays like that consistently, we're very good. We are. But we all have to do it consistent. I'm not just talking about Lahat. We all have to be more consistent.
Right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Go Yotes.